Okay, bear with me. I've had to do some frequency clearing. Obviously, we're being interrupted on purpose. So, well, I'll just have to stay in the position I'm in because I've got an area of frequency that is allowing for the communication. As I was saying, understand that your God within your bodies is paramount in this transition with your communication with your God. That we are accelerating the frequencies of this planet right now to a level where you are all going to feel a euphoric vibration through your bodies. It isn't going to be a disruptive one. It isn't going to be a slap in your face one. But it is going on right now as it spreads throughout the planet. The reason this is being done is to help us to assist with our gods for a complete awakening of the understanding of the illusion that has been put in place in this planet and this solar system for a very long time. And the purpose of it is that we are not interested. We are not interested in doom and gloom. Excuse me a second. We are not interested in the doom and gloom anymore. We are not interested, nor shall participate in disrespect, dishonoring each other, physical harm, verbal harm. This is a precept to who and what we are as we enter into a fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth dimensional frequency. There's a convergence happening. And the convergence is to help us step up with God in physical form combined with the heart-mind so that we understand more closely, more intimately of who and what we are. And this is completely without ego. For some, it will be, and it is being, a little bit of a challenge to let go of the ego mind. The ego mind will dictate to you. The ego mind literally directs your power. And what it does is that it, at the same time knowing your power, it uses your power and it unfortunately comes against you in this life. It isn't a bad thing. It isn't a negative thing. It is a knowledge that it is time for us to understand and embrace. Once we know, this is part of who and what we are while in this third density. And as we do progress here very shortly, those of you who know, you just know, and those of you who kind of know, and then those of you who are trying to know, it doesn't make anybody good, bad, or indifferent. And remember, we're all gods. We're all on equal understanding because we're all one source creation. We're all from source creation. So you can't be better, bigger, stronger, more powerful than anyone else. That is all an illusion. So as we progress, as we begin to assimilate this great knowledge that we are, then we will begin to embrace all life, everything. We will begin to understand that all that there really is in any reality, in any densities, is love. That's all there is. There isn't anything else. All the rest of it is created to keep us away from the love that we are. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. It's come straight from source creation. into all of us. This is an absolute. It is a non-debatable. It is all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. It has succinctly been engaged. This is the gods. We are the gods. We are the heart of God, the mind of God, and the kingdom of God. We are here to serve ourselves and each other. That, and to gain knowledge, is to learn. You could be in existence with Source for trillions of years. Time is irrelevant. It doesn't really exist. It is conveyed to those civilizations that don't understand because they've been catapulted into an illusion as a reality. All right? So in today's meditation, we are everything. We are love. We are everything. And this is not coming from the ego. This is coming from the heart-mind, in commune with the God that we are. This surgent of energy that we are, that we're experiencing, means that the collective consciousness of this planet Earth, Gaia, is risen to a level unprecedented in this sector of the galaxy. It is unprecedented. And it is only going to get higher. Doesn't mean your body's going to shake apart. Doesn't mean you're going to go through excruciating pain. All of these negatives and these doom and gloom is an illusion. It is a celebration of the anointing, if you will, of the gods that we are to take the next step in our evolving, which is gaining more knowledge, evolving and assisting with the nurturing of this planet and all life. And it is time, because I know I've sent thousands of letters and emails that have come in that talk about, you know it. I'm talking about people in nursing homes. I'm talking about people in retirement homes. I'm talking about young people in college. I'm talking about all kinds of people that are feeling this. It isn't something that the TV taught you. It's not something that the social media taught you. It's something within you. It is a knowing. And more people on and above and below this planet, Earth, Gaia, is experiencing it. It is a tingling sensation, head to toe. It is a rush throughout our bodies. It is a good feeling. It isn't a negative feeling. It isn't an invasion. It isn't something wrong with you. It is a communication from the God within through source creation. This is all that there is. Ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond and forever. Because as I had a conversation just shortly today, that we all are one. And we are all connected. And the civilization, and all the gods on this planet, 9-10 billion of them, not 8 billion, not 7 billion. And it is just expanding, and the more we affect the shift, and we are the shift. When you have to wait for external authority to let you know what's coming, you are not with your God, and you are not knowingly, consciously connected to Source. This is all about internal. It always has been. And the exciting part about it is that we all have understood that the only journey that we were ever slated to take is the journey within us. That's where all the answers are. That's why Siddhartha, Buddha, that's why Jesus, that's why all of those who have gone before us have done. into deep meditation in their own way. They didn't need to be taught how to meditate. They knew how to meditate in their own way. And this is what the civilization, the population of this planet, have been wrongly directed in a secular or segregated fashion. And on purpose, the controllers of this planet at the time made it that way so that we could not consistently unify our powers as gods for the benevolence and well-being of all that there is. So to keep us separated in different ways, different forms of meditation, see, to keep us separated, not together. Ego play. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. And I don't mean I am. I'm talking about the ego talking. Well, I'm this and I'm that, and I've done this and I have this, and look at this. That's all ego. So we're expanding. This is a massive celebration. You can feel it. You can feel the celebration and jubilation throughout you, and you will continually feel it. So, in this meditation, we are everything. And that's the truth, because we are. So, if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted. And I'm sure we all are. And the first thing that we want to do is we want to relax these physical bodies. These are our temples. They hold the kingdom of God. So we relax them. We love them. They carry us in physical position, experience, touch, taste, feel, all the things we take for granted. So relax your bodies. You're the master and commander of your light ship. And the bodies hold the light within them. Source creation light, not the false light, not the Luciferian light, the God, the source, that which we are. And the body just releases. You get in the canoe, no oars. You follow the stream, downstream. The boat takes you wherever it's going to take you. You have no concern. You're in total bliss. You have all the confidence that you have always been equipped with the God within you. You don't need ego to boost you. You just flow. It is against all of the structures of this planet, all of what we've been taught. It goes completely against all of it. Not against it, but it flows away from it. How are you going to create universes if you don't know who and what you are? So you let everything that you've accumulated in the last 24 hours, last 24 years, last 50 years, last 100 years, you let it go. It serves you nothing. You've experienced it, and you let it go. Once you experience something, you let it go. You don't harbor it. You don't go back to it. You don't need the reference. You have already equipped yourself. You see? It is forward movement, not looking over our shoulders, because of what has been past. Past is no longer needed, because you have acquired all that which you need. So you move forward. And while we do that and we relax the body, we move into the now. And the now is all we have. It's all we've ever had. The now. Not the past, not the future. In the now, we are creating our future. In this very moment, we are creating our future. And the past is everything that we've already experienced. It doesn't go away. We have it as long as we're in these bodies and beyond. It's experience. We are grateful. We're in great gratitude and appreciation. And we experience it, drop it away, it's gone. So we're in the now. And as we relax the body and are in the now, we want to breathe. Breathing for these bodies is imperative. Proper breathing. What is proper breathing? You take it in through the nose. You breath in nicely, comfortably. You fill your lungs. You don't stop breathing. You just breathe it in and you hold it. You don't really hold it. You kind of are. Okay? So as you breath in, you keep it for 3 seconds. I am light. I am love. I am. I am light. I am love. I am. I am light. I am love. I am. And that's it. And as you do that, it focuses you on the now. I've done it many times. When I feel like I'm off track, and I sense it, and we all do, we all sense it, that I'm not, no, I'm not right, I'm not right where I care to be. So, and remember, you being the master, you say, okay, so I know what I must do in order to bring myself back full step. And so we focus on the breathing, the breath. We just listen to the breath. That's all we do. We breath in, and we breath out through the mouth. Breath in through the nose, breath out through the mouth. In with the good, out with the bad. And it focuses us on the now. You can do it when you can't sleep at night. You focus on your breathing. You'll be amazed if you do it through the heart-mind, and not for 3 seconds and expect it to absolutely take care of everything. You focus. This is the fun. This is the gratitude. These are the things that we are here to experience. The breath. The steps. The 4 elements. All of it. It is an experience. It is a grand experience. Now, as we breath in, we want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking, but as we breath in, we're breathing in divine positive energy. This comes from the collective consciousness of planet Earth, Gaia, the universe, all universes. We're all interlinked, connected. And all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. It comes in through the God within us, through the heart-mind, to communicate with us while we're in these physical forms. And we are everything. This isn't a boast. It isn't a brag. It is a natural. It really, truly is what we are. We are everything. And you embrace that and feel the frequency, the vibrational frequency through your heart-mind. It is astronomical. The God within you is perfection. It cannot be done any better. It cannot be created any better. It is through source creation. It is deep, eternal love. It is deep, eternal gratitude. You feel yourself floating. And as we breath out, we know what we're breathing out. It isn't with distaste. It isn't with anger. It isn't with fear. It is knowing. It's with knowing. And our knowing is, this is something I do not care to carry. It serves me no greater good. Therefore, I willingly release it. I saturate it and flood it with love of the God that I am, and I release it permanently. And I do not look back, and I don't reach back into the hole and pull it back out. I release it. Anything it may be. any remorse, any fear, any anxiety, any stress, worry, it will deplete and it will pull you into the lower dark matter frequencies. It will pull you into the survival matter frequencies. These are low frequencies. We all know what they are. So we do not care to entertain those. Only you can do it. You command and master. You are source creation. You are from source creation. You are the God. That you have been given everything you could possibly imagine, then some, that you will ever, ever, ever need. That is a fact. Now, we are not alone, as we all know. We're all connected. And we have many with us right now, in this now. We have the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all of the orders. Each order serves a purpose, an experience. That's all. They aren't higher and mightier than each other. They just serve a certain purpose that they have been placed in. And they vibrate with high frequency, deep eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love, of the highest, deepest eternal love, in the deepest gratitude. And there are trillions of them, and they vibrate at a different frequency right now. We don't see them all the time, but we do see them. They do come and form, and are with us, and talk with us, and communicate with us out of the clear blue. Different forms, different ways. Eventually we'll be able to sit down on the Davenport or the wherever in a chair and be able to talk with them. And they've been with us since the beginning. The same with the Ascended Masters. Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Morya, Abundancia, Pel, Thought. There are many, many, many more. And they have ascended out of body. They're gods. They're in God form. They're out of the body. We are gods in the body. Amongst all of us helping for this transition, helping it, assisting it, we all play in a very important process. They're of the highest, deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love, and the deepest of gratitudes. And they're assisting us. We're all one, and we're all love. So we form a circle of light, arm in arm, hand in hand. Their gods are with our gods are with theirs. And our God light shines bright. It is the highest of highest high frequencies. It is the deepest of eternal love and gratitude. And it literally floods and saturates all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. So as we do this in the equator of Gaia, Earth, as she rests, we encase her in a perfect sphere. We are encased in a perfect sphere. Why is this? Because we've accelerated our frequencies. We have stepped into the gods that we are. Without ego, without expectation, in total surrender. And the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. The violet blue purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. The the whitest of white, brightest of bright light, Archangel Sandalphon. Archangel Sandalphon holds the God light. It is the brilliance of the gods that we are. In our physical form, we could not literally look upon Archangel Sandalphon because of the fact the light is so bright. Our eyes, in this third density, could not handle it. They are not equipped yet. The white fire, the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, the golden white pink light of source creation, who created prime source creator God, who created mother father God, the masculine and the feminine, balance, our family. And this is the frequency and energies of the higher existences. Which just means that the frequencies are higher. They're more in deep eternal love. They're more in compassion, in non-judgment, in bliss, in joy, in tranquility, in benevolence. That's what they are. And that's what we are made up of. All of it. So we're protected 24/7. It is just up to us. How long do you care to be protected? Do you care to go into the lower frequencies where you let your shield and field down? Or do you determine to stay always in the higher frequencies? It may be challenging for you. It may be some kind of an adventure. But ask yourself and commune with the God within. Your answers will come. As long as you do not allow the ego mind to intervene, and as long as you stay out of the way. So as we float up, we decide to leave the body and float above it. And view the sacredness of space. And as we do this, we literally are compelled to call out to the other parts of us, the other brothers and sisters of source creation. All of the light energy being, and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, can join us in this meditation that is now in this circle of light, because their frequency is in balance and harmony. It is in deep, eternal love. They are in full compassion and non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, bliss, joy, happiness, tranquility, benevolence, generous, humble. And they come in the Guga plexus. One Guga plex will fill this universe. Fill it. Fill it. Several Guga plexes fill several universes. And there are endless universes. And they all come, arm in arm, hand in hand, and they are with us in this meditation, in this circle of light, in this now. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and we are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and we are all one, and we are all love. And our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, beneath earth. All of these civilizations. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They are in full compassion and non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity. Stillness of mind, kindness, generous, humble, joyful, blissful, happy, benevolent, and tranquil. And they come in the billions, arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in this now, in this circle of light, in this meditation. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and we are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and we are all one, and we are all love, and our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon the galactics, the off-worlders, known some as ATs, extraterrestrials, the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, just to name a few. Only those who are of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love and the deepest of gratitudes can join us and be with us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They have assisted us in our evolution. They have assisted us in our enlightenment. They have assisted us in our ascension. Our freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage. Our freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed slavery. They are of non-judgment, full compassion, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, peaceful, joyous, blissful, generous, humble, kind, benevolent, tranquil. When they come arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon our loved ones, those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Only those who are of the highest, deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love, can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, kindness, generous, humble, blissful, joyful, happy, benevolent, and tranquil. And they come in the billions, and they are with us in this now, in this circle of light, in this meditation. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon all of the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on, in, above, and below this planet. Only those who are of the highest, deepest eternal love from the highest, deepest eternal love can join us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion and non-judgment. They're in kindness, stillness of mind, non-negativity. They don't judge. They are not ego. Blissful, joyful, happy, generous and humble, benevolent and tranquil. And they come in the trillions. The fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, the minotaur, and many, many, many more. And they come in the trillions in shapes, colors, sizes, configurations, of which we have never seen. In the trillions, arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us in this now, in this meditation, this circle of light. We are all one. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all love. And our God light energy is absolutely everywhere, and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever and beyond and forever. It floods and saturates all the sacredness of all the space, uplifting the frequency of all that there is into the deep, eternal love, light frequency. The God light, the source creation light, the God's within us light. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. We created this sphere almost 2 years ago. It holds hundreds and hundreds of our meditations. And if you add us collectively over the course of so many months, and it exponentially expands in the repetitiveness of these different meditations, you're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of gods. A power unlimited, unmatched, as source creation of deep eternal love. Non-ego. This sphere set center circle can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. You can feel it flood you. It literally saturates and floods your entire physical form, inside and out, head to toe, and your God. You are that energy. This is a frequency. This is a bonding. It is a knowing of who and what you are. It is a full experience all the time. It is only in our denial in these third-dimensional existences that we are separated from who and what we are. And this is no longer as we continue to come together with the God within. You can feel it, and you know it. Without the ego, you know you are everything. You touch everything. You are part of all of it. Not just from your third 3D vision. It is everywhere. We look down upon the planet, and we see Gaia in her rest. And we see and experience all the rest of our parts, all the rest of the civilization, all beings on and above and below. And they cannot not feel the upliftment. It is not temporary. It begins to get more and more and more. It is never ending, and it is continually lifting the collective consciousness of this planet Earth, Gaia, to an all-time high in awareness. You will experience the dissolving of many things. The illusions are dissipating and will be no more. And the truth will be revealed, which is source creation, deep eternal love, of which we are. And the shift is in high acceleration. And we have embraced it. And we continue to advance. I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. energy with you. Throughout the day, into the evening and night, and the following morning. It is who we are. The illusion of this matrix can no longer contain us. We're moving out and beyond. The meditation for tomorrow will be at 6 p.m. Eastern. The reason this is being is that I am in transit, so I'm in a different part of the country. And because of, being in the air and everything, I want to make sure that I can commence with a meditation, and it's vitally important not to break these meditations. So I do everything I can to make sure that they are not broken, and they're not. So tomorrow meditation will be at 6 p.m. Eastern on this line.